Hakeem Olajuwon, born to Salim and Abike Olajuwon on January 21, 1963, in Lagos, Nigeria, was the third of 8 children in a working-class Yoruba family. Raised with strong values of discipline and hard work, he honed his athletic skills as a soccer goalkeeper, which later contributed to his agility and footwork in basketball. Remarkably, Olajuwon only began playing basketball at 15 while attending Muslim Teachers College in Lagos. In 1980, he moved to the United States to play at the University of Houston under coach Guy Lewis. Initially unheralded, Olajuwon redshirted his freshman year and trained rigorously, often competing against NBA star Moses Malone. This mentorship transformed Olajuwon's game, earning him the nickname The Dream for his graceful play. Teaming with Clyde Drexler, he led the Phi Slama Jama Cougars to consecutive NCAA finals in 1983 and 1984, becoming the NCAA tournament's most outstanding player in 1983. After his junior year, Olajuwon declared for the 1984 NBA draft, where the Houston Rockets selected him first overall. A rumored trade with Portland involving Drexler and Michael Jordan could have rewritten NBA history. Olajuwon's intuition and Houston roots marked the beginning of his legendary professional career. Hakeem Olajuwon's impact on the NBA began immediately during his rookie season with the Houston Rockets in 1984-85. Teaming with 7 feet 4 inches Ralph Sampson, the duo, dubbed the Twin Towers, led the Rockets to a 48-34 record, a vast improvement from their prior 29-53 season. Olajuwon averaged 20.6 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks, finishing second to Michael Jordan in Rookie of the Year voting. In his second season, Olajuwon elevated his game, averaging 23.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 3.4 blocks, propelling the Rockets to the NBA Finals. Although they lost to the legendary 1986 Boston Celtics, Olajuwon's performances, including 75 points across Games 3 and 4 of the Western Conference Finals, solidified his status as a rising star. The Rockets traded Sampson in 1987, making Olajuwon the franchise's centerpiece. He led the league in rebounding in 1989 and 1990, setting a unique mark in 1990 by averaging 14.0 rebounds and 4.6 blocks per game, the only player to do so since the NBA began tracking blocks. Despite his dominance, the Rockets struggled in the playoffs, often facing early eliminations. Frustrations mounted, and Olajuwon clashed with the front office over his contract and the team's direction. However, under new coach Rudy Tomjanovich in 1992-93, Olajuwon refined his passing and leadership, averaging 26.1 points per game and leading the Rockets to 55 wins and a near upset of the Seattle Supersonics in the playoffs. Olajuwon's career peaked during the 1993-94 and 1994-95 seasons. In 1994, he became the only player to win the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, and an NBA championship in the same season. He led Houston to its first title by defeating Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks in a dramatic 7-game series, highlighted by his iconic Game 6 block on John Stark's potential championship winning shot. In 1995, the Rockets repeated as champions, bolstered by the midseason addition of Clyde Drexler, Olajuwon's former college teammate. Olajuwon dominated league MVP David Robinson in the Western Conference Finals, averaging 35.3 points and outplaying Robinson in a legendary display. In the finals, Olajuwon outperformed a young Shaquille O'Neal, earning his second consecutive Finals MVP as the Rockets swept the Orlando Magic. The Rockets' championship run ended in 1996, as they fell to the Seattle Supersonics in the second round. Despite Michael Jordan's return to the league, the Rockets remained contenders, adding Charles Barkley in 1996-97 and reaching the Western Conference Finals before losing to the Utah Jazz. Olajuwon's scoring declined in subsequent seasons, but he remained productive, leading the Rockets to multiple playoff appearances. In 1998-99, with Scottie Pippen joining the roster, Olajuwon averaged 18.9 points and made his final All-NBA team. However, the Rockets fell in the first round to the Lakers, signaling the end of their dominance. Olajuwon's career is celebrated for his unmatched skill set, versatility, and leadership, which redefined the center position and cemented his legacy as one of the greatest players in NBA history. Hakeem Olajuwon's impact on the NBA was immediate during his rookie season with the Houston Rockets in 1984-85. Partnering with 7 feet 4 inches Ralph Sampson, the Twin Towers led the Rockets to a 48-34 record, a stark improvement from their previous 29-53 season. Olajuwon averaged 20.6 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks, finishing second to Michael Jordan in Rookie of the Year voting. In his second season, Olajuwon improved further, averaging 23.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 3.4 blocks, and guided the Rockets to the NBA Finals. Despite losing to the legendary 1986 Boston Celtics, Olajuwon's dominant performances, including 75 points in 2 critical games of the Western Conference Finals, cemented his status as a rising star. After Sampson's trade in 1987, Olajuwon became the Rockets' cornerstone. He led the league in rebounding in 1989 and 1990, achieving a rare feat in 1990 by averaging 14.0 rebounds and 4.6 blocks per game, the only player to do so since the NBA began tracking blocks. Despite his brilliance, the Rockets faced frequent early playoff exits, leading to tensions with the front office. Under new coach Rudy Tomjanovich in 1992-93, Olajuwon refined his leadership and passing, averaging 26.1 points per game and helping the Rockets win 55 games. Olajuwon's peak came during the 1993-94 and 1994-95 seasons. In 1994, he became the only player in NBA history to win the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, and an NBA championship in the same season. He led Houston to its first title, defeating Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks in a dramatic 7-game series. In 1995, the Rockets added Clyde Drexler, Olajuwon's former college teammate, and repeated as champions. Olajuwon dominated league MVP David Robinson in the Western Conference Finals, averaging 35.3 points, and outplayed Shaquille O'Neal in the finals, earning his second consecutive Finals MVP. A master of footwork, Olajuwon revolutionized the center position with his Dream Shake, a series of fakes and spin moves blending speed and power. He credited this move to his soccer-playing youth, describing it as a way to misdirect, freeze, or shake off defenders. Olajuwon's detailed understanding of his craft likened basketball to a science. He explained how the move exploited defensive anticipation, creating unpredictability and positioning for easy scoring opportunities. The Dream Shake was showcased memorably in Game 2 of the 1995 Western Conference Finals, where Olajuwon's quickness and fakes left Robinson, the 1995 MVP, outmaneuvered. Though the Rockets' championship era ended in 1996, Olajuwon remained productive. With Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen joining later, Houston remained a playoff contender, though their dominance waned. Olajuwon retired as one of the NBA's greatest players, celebrated for his versatility, leadership, and innovative approach that redefined the center position. Hakeem Olajuwon married Dalia Asafi on August 8, 1996, in Houston. Together, they have 4 children. He also has an older daughter, Abisola, from a previous relationship with Lita Spencer, whom he met during college. Abisola played in the WNBA and represented the West Girls in the McDonald's All-American game. Fluent in English, French, Arabic, and Yoruba, Olajuwon emphasized education, majoring in physical education at the University of Houston. In 1996, he co-authored his autobiography, Living the Dream, with Peter Nobler, sharing insights into his life and career. During his 18-year NBA tenure, Olajuwon earned over $110 million in salary. Olajuwon also made significant strides as a trailblazer in the athletic shoe industry. After his rookie season, he signed a 5-year, $2.5 million endorsement deal with Etonic Shoes, releasing the Dream Shoe. Later, he partnered with LA Gear and Spalding, endorsing a sneaker that retailed for $34.99 in stores like Payless ShoeSource. This affordable pricing reflected Olajuwon's values, as he sought to make quality athletic shoes accessible to families who couldn't afford high-end brands like Nike or Reebok. How can a poor working mother with 3 boys buy Nikes or Reeboks that cost $120? She can't, Olajuwon stated, highlighting how this affordability could reduce theft and violence over expensive sneakers. Beyond basketball, Olajuwon's commitment to community, education, and inclusivity solidified his legacy as a champion on and off the court. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Hakeem Olajuwon's extraordinary career and legacy in the world of basketball. If you enjoyed exploring the life and achievements of the Dream, from his iconic Dream Shake to his back-to-back NBA championships, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more profiles of legendary players and rising stars. What's your favorite Hakeem Olajuwon moment or move? Drop it in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more stories celebrating the icons and game changers who have shaped the beautiful game of basketball.